What's up guys, Nepenthes here and welcome to the top 10 badges. These of course are my favourite 10 badges in FIFA 14. They've actually varied a little bit since FIFA 13. There's some new badges, there's some old badges that I've got back in, there's some badges that I took out because I kind of lost touch with them, and some new ones that I'm going to be showing you guys today. Now of course, if you guys differ to my opinions on these top 10 badges, let me know your top 3 badges in the comment section below. I'm going to put a whole bunch of them on straw poll and get you guys to vote on your top 10 badges, and I'll do a top 10 community badges episode just like with the kits from yesterday as well. Now before we get into these badges guys, if you want to purchase any FIFA Ultimate Team coins, check out thefootshop.com. their link is in the description below. A very fast and reliable service, and if you use the discount code NEPA at checkout, you will get a discount on your coins. So let's get straight into the first badge, and that is the Evian badge. Now these guys actually have really nice kits as well. They're just short of making my top 10 kits. The thing that really attracts me to this badge is actually my patriotism, and it's the England flag in the middle of a French badge, which is very, very strange. But there is also like the gold outline as well, and the shape of the badge is pretty cool. I'm not a massive fan of all the writing, like if it just said Evian instead of the Thonon Gellard, I don't even know how to pronounce that name, I'm not French, then you know it would look a lot better in my opinion, but it's still a very nice badge. And now remember guys, these are in no particular order, these are just my 10 favourite badges. It's really hard to number them from 10 to 1, simply because like I've got so many favourites that I don't have one particular number one. But the next badge we've got guys, we had one of these guys kits in the top 10 kits, and that is Itagui. Their badge is really cool. Again, same with the kits, I really like the black and gold trim. Now this is more like black and off gold. If it was a bit shinier it would be a lot better. Maybe the colour of the Evian badge, it would be a hell of a lot better, but it's still a very nice badge in my opinion. It's quite sinister with like the darkness and the weird shapes. I don't know, it strikes me as quite a sinister badge, but I really like this badge. And if you guys do as well, let me know in the comment section below. Now the next badge we got guys is the badge that I used throughout FIFA 12, and that is the Regina badge. The R doesn't signify anything, but it is a really nice badge. It's so plain, it's so withdrawn, it's just got that little kind of tribal tail off the bottom of the badge. It's got a fancy R in the middle, and it's got the colour red, which is my favourite colour, and of course the Arsenal badge, which in my team is also red. And I don't know why, but I really like that badge. I haven't really focused too much on badges in FIFA 14. I've just always left the default badge on the club, or more often than not have. But there is my third badge. And into the next badge guys is the Arsenal badge. What kind of Arsenal fan would I be if I didn't have the Arsenal badge? Now you might be wondering, why were there no Arsenal kits in the top 10 kits? That's simply because I actually don't particularly like the Arsenal kits. The third kit is quite nice, but not top 10. But the Arsenal badge has to, you know, I have to have Arsenal in the kits or badges somewhere. So the Arsenal badge is there, in at the 4th spot. It's not really a particularly nice badge. I made a joke with my friend Dior on FIFA that, you know, it's got a cannon on it, so that's something. The next badge we've got guys is the Orlando Pirates badge. This badge is really cool. For me, I'm quite a fan of like skulls and black and grey kind of full sleeve tattoos with like ghouls and death and such. So that attracts me to this badge because of the skull and crossbones. And what I quite don't like about this badge is if you just took the bit that says Orlando Pirates, the skull and crossbones, and a little bit just outside that, that would be a perfect badge without the 1937, the star, the red trim, and then the white stroke. That would be a great badge, but nonetheless this is still a really nice badge, of course from the South African team Orlando Pirates. And I quite prefer the circle badges to any other shape badge as well, so maybe that's why that attracts me to this badge too. The next badge guys, we have got the Bahia badge. This is a new badge in FIFA this year. Again, I really like plain and withdrawn, and you'll see that in the final few badges as well. This badge has got a nice tint to it. The blue is pretty nice. It reminds me massively of the Napoli badge and the Empoli badge as well. They're all very similar badges, and I like the fact that it's very much simply a badge with a shield and then their little crest as well underneath the shield. It's just a really nice plain badge. The next badge we've got, what kind of top 10 badges would this be without the Columbus Crew badge? The most expensive badge in FIFA 12 and FIFA 13. It went for around 10 to 12,000 in FIFA 12 and around 6,000 in FIFA 13. I don't know how much it goes for this year. Like I said, I haven't really paid much attention to badges this year, but it's a pretty damn cool badge. The 3 guys standing on the front, I don't know, I couldn't really tell you why it's a cool badge. It's just one of those badges, like if you gave me a lineup of badges and was like, pick your favorite, my eyes would be drawn to that, and I think that's what makes it a good badge. Like, I don't know why I like it, but I do. The next badge, guys, we've got the Botafogo badge. Now, this is another one that was really expensive last year. It was a silver badge last year, and it went for about 5,000 coins, and I don't understand why. But I also do understand why. Again, it's really simple, really plain, and because it doesn't have any logos on it, it doesn't have any club name on it, it doesn't have any kind of representation of anything on it, I think that's why people really like it, because it's almost like a symbol of yourself. Like, so, you know, if you put the Columbus Crew badge on and you come up against someone, they're like, oh, he's got the Columbus Crew badge. The, you know, the Itagui badge, it's got the Aguilas Doradas on it. You know, the Arsenal badge, of course, says Arsenal on it, and people know. You come up with a Botafogo badge, and they're like, oh, that could well be a custom badge. And that's the same with the Bahia badge as well. It could well be a custom badge. And maybe that's even why I like the Regina badge too, because even though it has got the R on it, it could well be a custom badge. And I think customization in FIFA really, really lacks. And I think the Botafogo badge offers the smallest option of like mental customization as anything else in FIFA. The next badge we've got, guys, is the badge I used throughout FIFA 13, and that is the Napoli badge. And of course, the reason why I used it is because the N on it is representative of Nepenthes, and that's why it's there. You can see the similarities between the Napoli badge and the Bahia badge, and if you go into Foothead as well, guys, and check the badges and look for the Empoli badge, you'll see just how similar all three badges are. Like, they're cut from the same cloth. It is absolutely ridiculous. And then we move into, guys, the very last badge, and that is the FC Sion badge. Now, what I like about this is the kind of yin-yang about it, the fact that you got the white half with the red text, and then the red text with the red half with the white text. And I don't know what draws me to this badge. It's similar to the Columbus Crew badge. I don't know why I like this badge. I just know that I like this badge. Like, whenever I look at badges and do top 10s, in fact, I'm positive this was in my top 10 last year as well. When I look at the badges and I see this badge, I'm just like, yeah, that's a pretty damn sweet badge. So maybe the word for me, Sion, actually has some kind of meaning. There used to be a game called The Bouncer on PlayStation 2 years and years and years ago, and my favorite character in the game was called Sion. So maybe that's where it comes from as well. Maybe that has some kind of like attraction to it that I just don't know about, and that's why I look at it. But they are my top 10 badges, guys. As always, if you did enjoy this video, leave a like rating, leave a comment, let me know your top 3 badges so we can set up a straw poll and get the community top 10 badges out. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.